Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. About 3-4 weeks ago, I did a video about some cards I was going to send to PSA to get graded. So the modern cards that I sent in they got done pretty quickly. So I just got those back today. Got them here in these boxes. So we're going to do a reveal and see what kind of grades we got on the cards. So go ahead and start with the first box. Get some paperwork in there. So we have, let's go ahead and unwrap this. Just start it face down, see what we got. So, first card was the Andrew Jones. Oh, this was good. Okay, so this card was a Topps Museum Collection, the signature swatches, dual auto relic. This was a great card, broke this right out of a pack. Let's see what we got on this. I'm assuming these are going to be pretty high grade since they were museum collection. They're thicker cards, and they came right out of the pack into a top loader straight to PSA. A 7, a 7. Wow, that's impressive. The card's basically been touched by my hands like 3 times. It's straight to PSA. Got a 7. Not quite sure what it would take to get an 8 on this thing. That sucks. All right, great. Well, that's setting the bar for this one. Next card, the Fernando Tatis. This was the Amethyst out of 99. Again, museum collection. I'm expecting this one to get a good grade like I expected the other one to. But, now I'm kind of worried. Let's see. A 9. All right, well, it's not a 10, but it's, could be worse. It's an interesting card. Glad we got that one slabbed. These slabs for the museum collection are interesting. They're really thick because the cards are thick. I haven't actually felt these before. It's nice because they fit together really well. Next card. The Kyle Lewis archival autograph, just again from the museum collection. Just like the other two, barely touched, straight into a top loader sent to PSA. So far we have a 7 and a 9. Hopefully we could keep with the 9s or maybe even get a 10 on something. An 8. Wow, wonderful. Beautiful card. Not quite sure how that got an 8. I'm still kind of confused how the first one got a 7. But so far, the cards are worth less than what they paid to slab. Trae Young rookie, same thing. I pulled this out of a pack. It's got the jersey patch on it. If this is a 10, that'd be pretty nice. And it's an 8. Wow. I'm really curious how you could possibly get a 10 if you pull a card right out of a pack, barely touch it, and send it to PSA, and it gets a 7 and 8. So far, out of the first box, 4 cards, you got a 7, 2 8s, and a 9. So not very impressive. Next box. Pull out the stack. Get this box out of the way here. All right, let's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that we start getting something a little bit better. All right, here we go. Next box. First card. This is the Bryce Harper. This was the sepia refractor from the 2021 Topps. Come on, baby. All right, Jim Menten. Love it. There we go. Sepia refractor Harper, Jim Menten. Nice. And you can kind of tell it's interesting. The cards that were the patch cards or the museum collection cards, they're in these thicker cases, and you can see here's like a thinner case for a normal thickness card. So that's kind of cool. There we go. Got a 10. First 10. All right. Next one up. The Nolan Arenado out of 75. If I recall, this was a blue refractor, maybe, from the 2020 top set. A 9. Okay. All right. Well, it's a pretty sweet 9. I mean, there's 0 wrong with the card. It would be interesting if you could actually go back to PSA and ask why you got the grade, but of course it's based on the grader's mood they were in the day that they graded it. So this guy must have been in a okay mood, I guess, not a great one. Jesus Luzardo, this was a Topps Chrome Auto, and we got a 9. Okay, all right, there's the auto, 9. Not bad, not bad. All right, Ronald Acuna Jr. This was the, I believe, what was this? This is the top. This is a Bowman Platinum. I think this, yeah, this was the red. This was the red version. Hopefully, we get a 10 on this one. That way, it's worth the money it costs to get these things graded. An 8. Seriously, an 8. All right, well, that's disappointing to say the least. Well, look at that. It's out of 10. It's 1 of 10. And it's an 8, so definitely not. That sucks. All right, here's the big one. The 87 Fleer Jordan sticker. If this is a 9 or a 10, the box pays for itself for sure. All right, this is a great card. It has, as you could tell from the back, it's great corners. It's fairly well centered. And it got a 5. What the? A 5? How did that get a 5? All right, well, maybe that bottom corner. That is hilarious that got a 5. Because you see this bottom corner here has got a little bit of white on it, right? And then I'll pull up a picture of some other PSA 5s that are selling on eBay right now. I just saw a 53 mantle and a 5. It had soft corners. The bottom was chipping. The red was chipping off, and that got a 5. So I'm not sure how that got a 5, and this thing got a 5. This thing looks like it should be at least an 8. So that's a big disappointment. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, PSA. All right, so we got a Wander Franco. This is his rookie card, 2020. It's the throwback one that looks like it's, I think, from like 89 tops. A 9. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Can't complain too much about that. A 10 would have been better, but it's better than a 5. It's got the Chipper Jones rookie, 1991 tops. And an 8. Okay, that one is interesting as well. It's a really nice 8. 4 sharp corners. It's centered really well. It's centered really well on the back. All right, well, there you go, an 8. So they definitely have upped their standards. I guess I did only pay whatever their minimum is per card, so maybe that had something to do with it. Vlad Guerrero X-Fractor in a 9. So there you go, another absolutely perfect 9. Perfectly centered, perfect corners, literally nothing wrong with it, front and back. Yeah, don't know how that got, I mean, it's off-centered maybe by like 1/10 of a millimeter left to right on the back, so maybe that took it from a 10 to a 9, which is funny because, you know, you've seen some of these cards, right? Like some of these Mantle 52 mantles and a 10 that are on display at the National. If that's a 10, then something like this should for sure be a 10, just because, well, it's absolutely perfect. But what the hell, got a 9. So far, I've basically lost money by paying to get these cards graded. Next up, Jose Altuve. This was the Primary Pieces Quad Relic. A 9. All right, that's cool. It's a museum collection. That's good. Got a 9 on that. Could be worse. Again, never really touched. All right, here's another one I'm hoping to get at least a 9. Hopefully get a 10 on this guy. This is the Museum Collection 2020 Topps Verlander Meaningful Material Relic card. A 9, okay, out of 50. That's not bad. Got a 9 on that. All right. Here we go. Here's some Jacob deGrom 2021. A 9, okay. This is the version where he's wearing the NYPD hat. That's why I sent this in. Otherwise, it'd be basically like a common card. But it's yeah, he's got the hat on. So get a 9 on that. I was kind of hoping for a 10 on that one. Same thing on this Garrett Cole. It's a 9. Great. There we go. Same thing. It's the image. It's the modified image on this guy, and it got a 9. I was hoping that one's a 10 because this thing in the 9. Both of these guys, in 10s are worth something, and 9s are not really worth anything. So I got those. All right, this one, pulled this out of a pack. This is the 2019 Panini Donruss rated rookie Luka Doncic rookie card. This thing was worth a ton back in late 2020, early 2021. Let's see what we get on this. Hopefully this one's not a 5 like my last basketball card. Oh, boom. Atta baby. There we go. Got a 10. Nice. So we're basically, at this point, almost paying for the grading with this guy. Well, that's a good one. I'm actually really excited that that got a 10. That's awesome. Sweet. Okay, good, good. Here we go. Mike Trout. This is, if I recall, this is a 2021 Topps. Mike Trout. This is the green out of 499. Pulled this one out of a pack, I think probably around the same time I pulled that Luka Doncic out. Again, this one basically is perfect. It's a little off-centered on the back there, which I never really noticed before, but not bad. And it got an 8. Wow. Okay. I mean, it is definitely slightly off-centered left to right and top to bottom, but an 8. Jeez. All right, well, that's not worth very much. All right. So far, I'm not overly impressed with the grades I'm getting on these things. We'll see. All right, this one I'm actually hoping got a 10 because it's the Pedro Martinez out of 100. It's the 2021. It's the red atomic refractor. Got a 9. All right, well, I guess a 9 could be worse. 9's not bad. It's not really worth much in a 9, but it's still a cool card. Glad I got that one graded. All right, well, one card left, guys. So far, other than that Luka Doncic, it hasn't been very impressive. Alex Baum, probably the least impressive card in the whole set. Alex Baum, it's a sepia refractor like that Bryce Harper. Let's see what we got on this guy. Ah, all right, got a 10 on that one. Cool. So got 3 10s. One on a card I'm really glad I got the 10 on. 2 of them on okay cards. A bunch of other cards I got 9s. I was really hoping for some of those to be a 10. So all in all, it's my first PSA return. Yeah, could have been worse. Definitely could have been a lot better, but could have been worse. Really, really not thrilled about the Trout 8 or the Jordan 5. I mean, the Jordan, I need to look at it more closely. Maybe it had something on there that I missed just because it's a little bit older card. But that Trout as an 8 is stupid. It came right out of a pack into a top loader straight to PSA. And I've definitely seen stuff that's more off-center than that have gotten 9s. So, all right, well, not bad. Thanks, guys. Next video, actually, I don't know what my next video is going to be at this point, but I still have the vintage cards out to PSA that are getting graded. Those are taking a lot longer. I think they're still in grading phase, or they just went into grading phase. So I'm expecting like at least another like month or so before we get those back. We'll do a video break when we get those. So thanks for watching the channel. I hope you enjoyed the my first PSA box break. Hopefully you enjoyed the video more than I enjoyed opening it. If you guys like the channel, please click the subscribe button down there and click the like button. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Talk to you next time.